different when I'm sitting there alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody. It's different. This shit.
Hi, my Estibesties. It's 𝐲𝐈𝐌𝐿𝐴, and I am back, y'all. Happy November. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all feeling good. If you're new here, I just started esthetician school at Tricoci University about 2 months ago in September, and I've been vlogging my journey. So that's just a series on my channel. So if you're interested in that, I also have my 2 other videos related to Tricoci and being a student down below, and there will be a playlist soon, so you can just watch them all in one spot. Today's video showed y'all my first facial that I did. It was the Rejuvenation Facial. Rejuvenation Facial is the longest facial. It's about an hour long. I was nervous, but I wasn't shaking nervous. Classmate that let me do it on her, shout out to her because she was really patient with me. Thank her for letting me record that, because some people don't want to be recorded. Definitely like self-reflection. I just need to work on technique, because I feel like I can know the steps. Anybody can learn the steps to a facial, but like I want to have that technique, like the way I'm applying the cleanser. Like I don't even think I was doing it right. I was just practicing the motions. Can't wait till I get that technique down. I need to get my groove. I feel like once I get my groove, I get in my zone, my own, like, you know, definitely it's gonna be better. But there's more to come with facials, so that was just a little snippet. I just wanted to share an update. It's been a month. October 13th made a month. It'll be 2 months this month on the 13th, so I really want to make sure I hurried up and got this video out before the 13th. Starting off with cost, y'all want to know the goods. When it comes to schooling, everybody wants to know, how much does this shit cost? Like, am I gonna have to pay out of pocket? Certain schools accept financial aid, because that's the first thing that I was thinking about. Their tuition is like $15K, and this is for aesthetics. This is not for cosmetology or anything else. This is for aesthetics. It's about $15K. That sounds like a lot. because it is. Your kit that you get, the kit that I showed in my first vlog, about $2,000, $17K plus. I have $15K just sitting in my closet or under my bed. For I am paying out of pocket. I do accept financial aid. I did my financial aid. It was not enough. Okay, I do have payment plans, so you don't have to worry about like having to pay in full. I had a consultation with one of the financial aid assistants to get me on board. You have an interview, you talk about the courses, and if you're looking to be full-time or part-time, right? I did choose to do part-time. If I did want to be full-time, I was told that 6 months to pay my balance, because I'm most likely going to be on a payment plan. Since if I would have chose full-time, my monthly payment at that time would been at like $700 a month. Kept it real. I just told her honestly, like, I can't afford that. Really helpful. She really helped me like try to figure this out, because one thing that I did love about that whole situation, it wasn't like a, oh well, you can't afford it, oh well. Like the next step after that, so she told me to try the parent loan. I was denied that. She was able to do was give me some more loan money. They were able to give me more loan money. That's usually what happens for people like me. Like if your parents aren't able to take out the loan, then they'll just give you more loan money. That made it go down. It did. $400. So it went from $700. Buy stuff for myself, still like $400. Something ain't gonna get paid, and I didn't want to be in that situation. Hey, I be realistic with myself. Honestly, like this supposed to seem like, yeah, this is not for me. This is just something I can't afford. I was able to get more grant money. And it brought it down to 2. Thing about it, my school understands that we are human. Money don't grow on trees. Most of the payments are due on the 5th, but they are understanding enough to understand not everybody will probably have it on time. And when I say that, made me feel so relieved. I have a second deadline. I think it's like the 21st. Communication is key. Balance is now like $1,000 and something. That's basically what I'm paying out of pocket, the rest of my tuition. Just to keep in mind, y'all, we can still get scholarship. So the curriculum, your first 12 weeks, you're gonna be in essentials. Far, I'm about 7 weeks in. Still got a long way to go. It's like 3 segments, okay? And essentials, it's just a bunch of information. Protocols, how to set up your trolley, how to set up your bed, how to set up, for how to get ready for a client, learning about sanitation, that like beginning stuff that you must know before you actually even go. Consultation, go out and serve and take care of clients coming on campus. It's definitely how essentials is going for me right now, but soon I will be in advance. First 6 weeks, practice massages and waxing, hair removal, learning about the hair cycle and how the hair grows, different kind of hair removals, permanent versus not permanent, having them fill out the form, learning the importance of that form. You go to the next chapter in advance. At my school, they call them seniors. You're a senior at this point. You'll be taking clients. So by the time I do my next update, I'll be a senior in advanced. After advanced is technically graduation. Can't say much about that yet, but definitely that's just how it goes. Within the 12 weeks or within the whole course, every 6 weeks you have like a final, I would call them, but they call it 𝐸𝐴𝐻𝐸ing out. I would say it's like a physical final. Instead of everything being on paper, it's really you doing whatever service it is, and they're checking off, making sure that you're doing everything correctly. I had my first 𝐸𝐴𝐻 the end of October. I had 𝐸𝐴𝐻 out on hair removal. We had to do eyebrow wax. We had to do an eyebrow wax and an underarm wax. Did good. I had got 1 point off. I was a little nervous, but I was confident at the same time. It's not that bad. It's one thing that you would do every 6 weeks. By the end of this other half, I will be 𝐸𝐴𝐻𝐸ing out on, I believe, 2 facials. This week, we will be on the facial chapter. Now, that one's probably going to be more intense because, honestly, waxing is pretty easy. Steps to it, the setup is really easy. Now, after doing my first facial, that's a lot. making sure I'm paying attention to this chapter. I mean, I always pay attention. Tests in general, so far, depends on your teacher because every location is different. We have study guides. We have a Quizlet with all of our chapters already on the Quizlet. Like, so you don't have to make a Quizlet. We already got each chapter with all the vocabulary, the terms, the protocols already made in there. So usually what I do is I go on there, do the learn part. After the learn part, I'll create my own test, use that to determine what I need to go over and stuff. We have a book, which is optional to use. We really don't use our book like that, but me personally, I'm the kind of person, if I want to retain information, I need to like see some background information and I need elaboration on things. Teacher does the Kahoots, and that is also helpful. As far as like homework and everything, basically the only homework that we usually have are smart notes and all these pages in that workbooklet. The start of the chapter, it'll be due the end of the chapter. We get through one chapter within 1 week, and then that next week will be the test, is how it usually goes. Again, it may be different at different locations. I have note card assignments that they must all be done before graduation. The protocols to facials, massages, waxing, makeup, everything. You need to know the protocols to those. The steps, how to set up your trolley, your bed for each service must be written down in note cards. I think I have showed y'all like some note cards of mine, like in my vlogs. I think I even showed y'all the Rejuvenation Facial note card. Overall, for me, like how I like it and how I think, in my opinion, this program giving you everything that you need. So when you graduate and go into the real world, whatever you decide to do with all this information that we're learning, it's up to you. It's all up to you. You gotta make sure you're doing what you gotta do. You're staying educated. You're staying on top of your shit. Hopefully, all the information that I've been learning, this is something that you can possibly learn even outside of school. You can learn how to do a facial. You can learn what a 8-in-1 machine is of it. So it's kind of like to be self-driven. They're gonna give you this information. It's your job to retain it. Take heed of these things that you learn. You can learn everything in this program and still graduate. And I'm gonna still have to go learn, probably take a class or two for certain things. Wish it was more hands-on so far. But I'm telling myself, it's just essentials. I'm gonna just wait till advanced. So I'm gonna let y'all know how that is. By the time I get to advanced, it's more hands-on and how I'm feeling. A lot of information, being attentive, paying attention. I'm a note taker. I take notes. I take book notes. I take quick notes. Also go outside of like my book and really research on certain things that I really want to focus on or I want more information on. That's one thing I want to say. It is a lot of information. The hardest chapter for me was makeup. I'm not into makeup. Makeup isn't something that I want to focus on. Like, that's not something that I want to become a specialist in. It was a lot of information. I really had to sit down and tell myself, let's just get through this chapter. That's when I started using a book. My other chapters before makeup, I was like, okay, cool. That chapter, no, I went to the book. My best advice, even just a month in, is do what you have to do to retain this information, y'all. And just really take advantage of this time right now. Especially if you're full-time, you only got like 6 months. I got into like May or June. Feel good. Just feel like I want to go a little bit harder. Some research. Dig deeper. My goal is out to have that knowledge. And that's one thing that I'm like a must. That's why I want to do my research. I want to dig deeper. I want to be able to talk to my clients and let them know, boo, I got you. And I want them to feel that, I want to be confident in what I'm talking about, because you can learn how to do a facial, do the facials good. But when they start asking you questions and they all like what to do and what not to do, and if you don't know what to tell them, and you like, girl, I just do facials. I don't know. Hey, I just wax. I don't really know about it's not going to make you look good. I'm going to just be real honest. Those are really my 2 biggest goals. While I'm in school, I want to get my knowledge down pat and my technique down pat. I'm trying to be the coldest, okay? The coldest, period. Nothing less. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and this update. Anybody that has started, just breathe live in the moment, learn yourself, learn your learning style, sending positivity and love to everyone. I know there are students, I know a lot of people have been commenting saying they start in December. Y'all got 1 month, one more month, and y'all gonna be started too. So I hope this video helps y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell on so you don't miss any update. If you are subscribed to my haul and unboxing, like my review channel, I'll be uploading my 3rd shopping haul. It won't be by Fashion Nova because I've been doing Fashion Nova like the whole time since I started. I will be doing Shein, the fall haul from Shein. And if you're into that, make sure you subscribe. And if you're subscribed already, I'm coming. Subscribe here. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to be Estibesties. I'm going to give you everything that you need. Information. I'm going to give you all the footage. I'm going to give you the realistic journey. So, like, why not? Bye, y'all.